All right, well, we got here beginning of Sunday morning breakfast. I started a strawberry syrup. The reason I still have the green things on there is those were frozen strawberries, so we'll be taking those off shortly. In here we have orange juice, some strawberries, some sugar. I'm going to add a little bit of probably a pinch of cinnamon, and then I'm going to puree it and make my strawberry syrup for my French toast. For requested my friend Lenny Ariano requested. So we have a French toast batter here. We have a little bit of orange juice, some cinnamon, and what you want to do is you want to take that orange juice and then get that cinnamon and break down that cinnamon, because once you put it into the egg, it clumps up and it doesn't really break down. We got some French toast that I cut on a baguette, off a French baguette on a long bias cut. I personally don't really like making sliced bread my French toast. And then we have a circle cut into a slice of wheat bread, and we'll get back to that in a few minutes. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this pan here, start to warm it up on really low. So what I'll do now is I'm going to take the French toast bread, start to batter it up. My bread's a little longer than it should be, huh? Okay, so what I'm going to do now is do my best to get that bread start battered up. Alright. So while we're going to let that sit there, kind of batter up a little bit, get that nice and weighed down. Alright, so I'm going to put that aside for now. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this pan here and I'm going to start heating it up. Some medium to high heat. Alright, what I'm going to do next, put this hand mixture together. And I'm going to bring over the strawberry syrup. Alright, so I'm going to take these strawberries, put them back in here. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to puree it. You can also do this in a blender. Cool. So what we got here is our syrup, the base of our syrup. What I'm going to do is I'm going to taste it a little bit. Oh, great. A little bit of cinnamon. What I'm going to do this now is I'm going to put it back on the stove. Let it finish heating up a little bit, and then I'm going to add a little bit of, probably about a teaspoon, two teaspoons of cornstarch and about 2 teaspoons of cold water, and get that mixed up. It's called a cornstarch slurry, and I'm just going to thicken up just a little bit more. All right. So now that we have our French toast battered, it's nice. See, that's nice, and you can see got egg all the way in there, and that's what we want. Here we go. All right. I personally like to cook my French toast in a little bit of oil and a little bit of butter. So I'm going to put a little bit of just canola, just a tiny bit, so that the butter doesn't brown too fast, and then we've got a hot mess. So I'm going to take this and turn that up a little bit, and then we're going to take this as well, my saute pan for the